All right. We in the building. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to everybody on Twitter that's watching, man. We are streaming. My bad. They booted me out my own stuff. I backed out my own stuff. My bad. Open up my windows. But yeah, back. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Keep sharing the videos. I'm gonna keep putting it down. Check out Detroit Lions 101 playlist for more videos like this. So I'm still getting it together. I closed out all my windows, unfortunately. So I'm gonna pull up my fight rankings, pull up all my stuff. I'm like, man, did I call? Did this? And my John Starks, that shit was funny on 30 for 30 Reggie Miller. Winning time. Did this? So my bad. Give me a minute. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. So my bad. All right, we ready now, man. So make sure you guys can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all my social media links in the description. You can reach out anytime you want to advertise your business on the channel, video request. You got a question, you can chop it up there. Frederick, what's going on? Let me put my banner stuff. What's going on, Frederick? You said what's going on? So what we talking about today? Matthew Stafford now top 5, top 10 quarterback that leads in the line after leaving the Lions. And the Lions have no chance to win the North. I heard Joy Bell said on Ruber Sports said the Lions have no chance. That's what they got. Remember that from Vince McMahon? No chance, John. What's going on? What it do, dog? Mr. Bradshaw. I was watching the Dark Knight Rising. Them Batman movies is fucking long. I watch them motherfuckers in increments, dog. I watch them in increments. They saying Matt Stafford top 5, 6, 10. Jimmy Ward spoke up. He might be top 5, top 10, but Jimmy Ward went in on him though a little bit. He said, Matt, hell no. So yeah, man. So look up Matt Stafford, Matt Pafford, and Jimmy Ward basically said that he was the problem in Detroit. That's what Jimmy Ward said. So yeah, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. There we go. Media makes me mad. Me too, Mr. Bradshaw. So it said Matt Stafford ranked as the 6th best quarterback because he's not a Lion. All right. For years, Detroit Lions fans screamed into the ether that Matthew Stafford wasn't getting the attention he deserves. The wins may not been coming, but that's because for the extreme majority of Stafford's career, he was carrying the entire team on his shoulders. If you look at the relative help he was getting via the run game defense, that's not true. Let's keep it real on Matthew Stafford. Stafford had a top defense. That defense that when old boy what's old boy name? He was a defense coordinator with he got fired, man. He was defense coordinator with Caldwell. They had a top defense. They had 1,000 yards rusher with Reggie Bush, and they had one that was not too far with Joy Bell. And he couldn't put up enough. I hate when people say that. He had help. He had two top 10, top 15 receivers in Golden Tate and Matthew Stafford. In Calvin Johnson. Come on, man. He had everything he wanted. And one year he had a top line too. That year Raiola was yoked up. So when people bring that up, man, he just not that good. What was the excuse when he was at Georgia that he didn't win? What was the excuse when Stafford was in Georgia and he didn't win? He had A.J. Green and still could get the job done. That's my thing about it, man. They sit here and say, well, he had help, man. That's some crap. Trying to keep it PG at least. That's some crap. You didn't have enough. Excuse me. You didn't have enough help. He needed more help. How much more help did he need? Aaron Rodgers make people better. Stafford is not making nobody. People say, Well, he made Golden Tate. Remember Luke Garden? He made Golden. No, he didn't make Golden Tate, but Golden Tate was the shit in college. Okay, they just didn't throw the ball a lot. They just didn't throw the ball a lot in Seattle. You know, they just didn't throw the ball a lot. That was the only issue. You don't argue the talent. Golden Tate talent. I was watching him and Michael Floyd do their thing in college. Come on. Maybe so. Well, you didn't have. Yeah, he had help. His bitch ass just couldn't get us over the hump because he wasn't good enough. And if you watch Stafford finish the article, it turns out Stafford indeed Stafford and the Lions actually had slightly more wins than statistically expected with him under center. It turns out that all Stafford needed to do was finally garner the respect was to move out of Detroit. This offseason, Stafford has been showered with praises, and not just coming from the typical fickle talking heads in the media. ESPN poll of league executive scouts and players showed that even the professionals inside the league have scummed up to Stafford's LA bump. Last year, the league rankings Stafford as the top 10 best quarterback in the league. This year, he jumped to way up to six, with one voter ranking him as the fourth best in the league. Quote, him going to LA with Sean McVay and that offense will be great for his already massive abilities. A veteran NFL quarterback said this will be the deciding factor on who he is. Okay, Stafford moved up 4 spots. Doesn't make much sense. In 2020, his yards attempt 7.7, passer rating 96.3 were both considerably down from the previous 8.6, 106 respectively. When you look at the expected points added EPA, the jump in rating becomes extremely hard to justify. Look, let me read this comment. He had help to at least win a playoff game. I think that's what he meant. Juwan Buchanan, Stat Pafford ain't beating the Cardinals. He never beat Russell Wilson. How is he a top 6 when he gets outplayed by mediocre quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins and backups and a black quarterback that embarrassed him in Carolina? When his name PJ Hall, Juan? When his name PJ Hall, bro? I think his name, I'll pull it up for you. I think his name was PJ Hall. I was trying to figure that out yesterday. Hold on. And I don't know what his name was. Oh, I'm trying to pull it up. No, it wasn't John. Let me pull it up. I can find out. I was trying to find. I can't remember his name. Let's see. Okay, we'll pull it up now. I have to go. Yeah, oh boy, y'all played him though. Philip Walker, my bad. We'll call that nigga PJ. His name was Philip Walker. Yup, his name was Philip Walker. He did the Funky Watusi. What's up, Looney? What it do, dog? Yeah, Philip Walker, who was bang, bang, bang. Philip Walker, who outplayed him. You know, here we go. The dude outplayed him. Philip Walker. They do call him PJ Walker. I don't know why I call it I got PJ Hall from. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That he's already gonna do fantastic things in LA. How can you improve when you never took a snap? How can you improve when you never threw a pass? Because if you want to be honest, 2 years ago the Lions had a better offense than the Carolina Panthers do now. Deshaun Jackson, he got to be 50,000 years old. Robert Woods and what's the old boy? Mike. Hold on. I sprayed my basement now. I missed this starter. Oh, he's running. Oh. This nigga must be on the tight line. Any questions? But yeah, PJ. I said Hall and Walker. But how somebody upgrade when you ain't took a snap yet? You know, and there's still questions about Sean McVay. There's still questions about Sean McVay. Can he get the job done? You know, there's still questions about Sean McVay. Is he good offensive coordinator or play caller? Or does it seem a little bit repetitive in what he do? You know, without Ty Gurley, you know, are they proving to win? No, they did make the playoffs, but then again, they traded a lot of assets with Floyd and what's the boy name, Jalen Ramsey, and they drafted Aaron Donald. And we should have drafted Aaron Donald, but shout out to him. probably the most impactful defensive player we had in this league. But how Stafford jumped from how was he? To be honest, how was he even top 10? Because if his skin color was different, he wouldn't have been top 15. You go through the league. You know, is he better than Rodgers? No. We just go through the obvious. He better than Rodgers? No. He better than Brady? No. Is he better than Prescott? No. Is he better than Russell Wilson? No. Is he better than Kyler Murray? No. You know, you keep going. Is he better than Lamar Jackson? No. Is he better than Tannehill? No. Is he better than Josh Allen? No. Is he better than Watson? No. So that's 9 quarterbacks right here. Mahomes? No. So that's 10 quarterbacks, right? I mean, who is he better than? You can make a case for Joe Burrow. You can make a case for Derek Carr. Derek Carr had one season. Why? I mean, my thing with Matthew Stafford, I mean, how can you jump up in the rankings based on leaving? How can you jump up in the rankings just because you left? Let that make sense. Excuse me. Let that make sense. How can you jump up because of ranking? Because you left. Excuse me. How you jump in ranking because you left? Oh, yeah, Baker Mayfield, too. My bad. I forgot about Baker. Yup, Baker, Benjamin Foe. Baker Mayfield, too. Justin Herbert. I'd rather have Herbert than Stafford right now, which I was screaming all last year. Herbert. Y'all didn't hear me, though. Tua. Come on. He jumped up because he left Detroit. No, because he white. Just not because of that, because he white. That's what it is, man. I'm not going to like it because he white. That's the bottom line. Because he white. And this question, remember, he started talking and opened his mouth and he sounded like a fucking retard when people wanted him to, when fans wanted him to get a quarterback guru. When fans wanted him to get a quarterback guru, and then he said, no, I don't want no guru. I don't want no guru. Remember when people start exposing that he couldn't read defenses? Come on. Remember last year in the first Chicago game, the game of the year, the first game of the season, and he threw the fucking pick that allowed Chicago to come back and win the game? He threw that pick on that RPO to Marvin Jones. Come on, talking about he ain't had the Marvin Jones, Galladay, Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate. Well, he doesn't have an offensive line. Neither did Jared Goff have an offensive line in Jared Goff didn't have an offensive line in the Rams. Go look at the offensive line. Come on. Stafford is not a winner. Stafford is not a winner. That's just the bottom line, bro. He is talented. Peyton Manning was just by far more talented. He was just, Peyton Manning. They love Peyton Manning in the league. So they wasn't going to let Peyton or Eli leave without a ring. What's going on, B?
What's going on, y'all?
Nothing much. What you got to say? Hey, Dre, what you got to say? Fuck Stafford.
Well, man, people always saying they trying to pat Stafford up because he's going to a bigger market now in LA. They want to sell jerseys. I get it. But this is the same old Stafford. He had weapons before. If you can't do it when you got the top 3 defense in the league and you can't get out the first round, man.
And they had Calvin and Golden Tate.
Yeah, I'm a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
And what they put up in that game? They put up like 14 points in the first quarter and scored like 9 for the rest of the game.
He owed that boy Calvin Johnson 1/3 of his money right now.
Facts.
All you gotta do is toss it up to that man with 6'5", long arms, can run super fast.
That year he threw like 40 touchdowns. He was just chucking that bitch. Remember, because they kept coming from behind.
Yeah.
That year he just was chucking that bitch up to Calvin.
And you know what's crazy? You remember when he left the game and Sean Hill was looking just
as good? Yeah, in the Tennessee game. Remember that Chicago game in the beginning of the year? And
the Calvin
won.
Really won.
And people was yelling somebody I was lying. Niggas was hollering for Sean Hill because Sean Hill didn't care. That's why he got rid of Sean Hill. He's putting too much pressure on Calvin.
Yeah, he was more
on Matthew.
He was more composed than Stafford. He doesn't have the arm Stafford got, but mentally he was more composed to lead us to more wins, believe it or not.
Yo, what up, though?
What's up, bro?
That year. What up, man? Man, B say Derek Carr has been in the playoffs. He's not better than Stafford. However, Stafford is not 5'7". Okay, I forgot. But he would have been that year he got hurt because he was on pace to be the MVP that year. Remember that year Derek Carr was rolling?
Yeah, Derrick Rose. I mean, he had a good season. Yeah, that one year.
Man.
He was
I
an
was watching
MVP
this video.
candidate.
But
I
but
don't
you
think
got
Stafford has ever been an MVP candidate.
no that year. Even that year, he threw for 40 something. He wasn't a candidate because you got Kirk Cousins, you got who you got Aaron Rodgers, you got I mean Jameis. Depending on what Jameis do, since we assuming Jameis might have a great year down there in New Orleans too, bro.
Yeah, Jameis got the arm. He just
I was watching
mentally lock in.
Hold on, real quick. That was Bruce Arians' fault. Tom Brady was throwing stupid picks this year too.
That's true. That is true.
Y'all go subscribe to Mambies. If Tom Brady didn't tell Bruce Arians start running the ball, and then Bruce Arians start throwing that nigga under the bus for a minute. Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, he calls the plays. I'm like, this nigga Bruce Arians, man. No accountability. Bruce, what up, Benjamin Foe?
Yeah, man. I'm watching this video today, man, and I forgot about this. Stafford threw 2 interceptions in the playoff game in the fourth quarter against New Orleans. We played Dallas, after
hold
that.
Hold on. Before you move on to that, that game, I will always remember the Aaron Berry missing dropping 10 fucking picks. The old defensive backfield.
Okay. Next time we went to the playoffs, he had 2 fumbles in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I remember. He choked after that pass.
He threw a pick too. He threw a pick in that game too. He threw a pick in that game.
And in our wild card game, I think it was against Seattle, he didn't even score a touchdown.
Oh, you remember Anquan? Remember Anquan Bolden? That nigga got that player misconduct call.
If Lamar Jackson did that,
hold on. Remember Anquan Bolden got that personal? He was like, Anquan, this is so uncharacteristic of Anquan Bolden. Like niggas come to Detroit just do wild.
Hey, people never talk about that though, bro. People never talk about what I just talked about.
Look at the screen. He had 14-0 in the first quarter against the Cowboys. Scored 3 in the second, 3 in the third, and the Cowboys came back with 10 in the fourth. My thing is this: like people talking about the defense, the defense wasn't the greatest. But without Stafford moving the chains and scoring touchdowns, and going 3 and out, you're gonna get tired.
Was the defense not good that year? I think they said it was good that year.
It was top 2 or 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Top 3 in the league.
Yeah.
Because that was a year. Sue
started crying and shit. Niggas started crying and shit at the press conference. Like, I'm out of here. Them niggas ain't gonna pay me.
It was that night that I knew Ndamukong Suh was gone.
I was heated, nigga.
When he cried, I knew he was gone. Like
he had 1,000-yard
rusher. He wanted to win something for Detroit before he left.
Yeah, he had 1,000-yard rusher that year too, and Reggie Bush and Joy Bill. Joy Bill didn't do that bad that year neither.
Yeah, he was a good tool.
Yep, until them niggas started fumbling at the end of the season.
It's just that they had that general. Stafford wasn't the general that'll lead them through it. You know what I'm saying?
At all. He said, I think Baker Mayfield is better than Stafford. Baker is this year versus Matthew Stafford. Yeah, they made him into a game manager. Stafford is a top
like Baker, but I don't know if you've seen it. The Cleveland media was basically trying to put it out there like if he doesn't win a playoff game, we're not giving you a contract.
It is what it is.
But with Detroit, it was like
a lot of these fans just love the cute ass passes that he can throw.
My thing was
they just go besides the fact that he's a fucking loser, and in the fourth quarter he can't get you that game like that.
No, he can't read no defenses neither. That nigga be throwing hella picks, man. Like you be like, man, what was you that Chicago game? He threw that pick for Chicago to win the first game last year. People forget that.
They just love them cute ass passes. That's it.
And he doing it.
And here comes Pat Mahomes doing the passes.
And he winning. And he winning, nigga.
Like, man, get out of here.
And he winning, but he winning though.
Right. I'm not gonna say with YouTube try to shit on Pat Mahomes to try to talk like Stafford's a goat.
Look, that nigga's magic, bro. Even in the Super Bowl with no O-line, he still was hitting them in the numbers, bro.
Yeah.
Stafford don't have. He ain't 1/3 of Patrick Mahomes.
Dude, he can barely move. Like it was over.
They hurt his ankle that year, man. That nigga was balling last year, bro. He balled every year. Pat Mahomes might be the most special quarterback there was.
Let's just be real. He's not a good
hold on. Somebody said in the chat something about somebody. Hold on. Maybe every time you hand the ball off for 6 yards a year, the most can't get 100 yards. Come on, man. That man had an above average receiving core for most.
Who talking about Stafford? Stafford had 1,000.
No, I'm talking about Dolo. He said, like, bro, he had above average receiving core for most of his career, bro. A lot of people don't have.
What you mean? What you mean above average? Receiving core.
You ain't lying, Calvin Johnson. All you got to do is flick the ball up in the air. He had a whole.
And Golden Tate had Hall of Fame numbers in Detroit, low key. They just wasn't.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that wish they could have had them wide receivers he had, bro.
Yeah, get out of here, man. Get out of here. That nigga, remember he was throwing that shit hard as hell. Man, he ain't got no touch on the ball. Man, fuck out of here, man. When he throw them picks up, look, last year he lost the first Minnesota game in the last one. He turned the ball over twice in the red zone in Minnesota.
I remember that interception. He floated it up on some dumb shit.
Yeah, we could have won. Even though they gave up like a bill.
He's not a great decision maker. He has an awesome arm, but
you have a top 3 defense and above average receiving core, bro. You shouldn't be losing, bro.
Just look at some of the games, nigga. What up, Mike? I see you. Check out Micro Mike and Mayor B.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Shout out Micro Mike.
Hey, look, man. Just think about the passes from the last year. In his own end zone, damn near, he threw a pass on the RPO to Marvin Jones. I think it was a 3rd down. The Chicago came back and won.
What year was it we couldn't score in the red zone? Like we just couldn't score.
Probably his whole career, nigga. But then in New Orleans, didn't he throw a pick too in New Orleans this year?
Oh yeah, he blew that.
Yeah, he threw a pick, and then he
when we jumped on top of him and he couldn't capitalize.
So the defense ain't never did shit. Remember, defense didn't do nothing. They won the Chicago game. Romeo Corey strip sack. They got 2 picks in the New Orleans game.
Crying about receivers like Marvin Jones don't get open just about every play. How you gonna cry about his?
Remember he missed him in the Green Bay game for a touchdown.
And that's what I'm saying. Like Marvin Jones is an exceptional route.
Hey, can you put the scores for all the games this year that we had?
I just pulled it up. Yeah, remember he missed Calvin. He missed Marvin Jones on like a little open. It could have been a touchdown versus Green Bay. That's the one in Ford Field. Like, what they lose to Green Bay?
Oh yeah, Micro Mike say J.J. Watt scored a touchdown interception from Stafford. Is that true?
I think he did. But they lost by 7.
Back twice in Minnesota too. They didn't run twice.
They lost
in Indianapolis.
They lost by 7. Versus Green Bay. Had he hit Calvin Johnson, who knows what would have happened. I mean,
Marvin Jones. Go to the Colts game. Didn't he have 2 interceptions in that 2 pick six or something like that?
I think he had 1. I think he had 1. He had 1 pick 6, and maybe the nigga fumbled. Maybe he fumbled. Oh, I'll pull it up.
And now they want to put him in the top 6.
He had 1 pick.
The same cat that got smoked by P.J. Walker out of the arena.
We were just talking about that shit the other day. You wasn't on this, but we talked about Kobe last night. Nigga, I'm moving down to Charlotte, hopefully, at the end of this year.
I was on there. Yeah,
remember the nigga said, P.J. Walker, I'll play. So I'm like, man, fuck P.J. Walker.
P.J. Walker smoking. I'm like,
he said, CJ, you got a better... He said, you got a better chance of becoming a Carolina fan when you move down. I'm like, no, nigga, I've been riding with these cardiac cats my whole life.
Yeah, stuck with them.
Got to. Too fucking late. Hold on, week 8. All right. I don't even show fumbles. This shit's stupid. No, that was versus how many fumbles this nigga?
I think we saw them damn 3rd downs this year. We couldn't get one. Every time we had 3rd down, I just knew we were gonna get shit off of it.
And then
I think he fumbled. I think he fumbled in that game, bro. I think he fumbled.
Like, that's the direction that they wanted to go in, too, letting him sling it 45, 50 times a game.
Remember he started bitching and complaining when he started bitching and complaining when he couldn't do that shit. That's why Caldwell probably got out low key, because he turned that nigga to a game manager.
And then that's when he played his best ball under Caldwell. That's the crazy thing about that. Caldwell put a tether on him.
My problem with that man was, like, if you fire him, I was like, okay. But the shit on that man after you fire him to say 9-7 wasn't good enough, bro. Like,
Stafford probably had something to say in that shit.
Because I'm like, bro, y'all ain't got to do all that, but y'all trying to make it like.
Because remember he tried to hold him hostage when he wanted Darrell Bevel to stay, and when they said they wasn't keeping Bevel, he said I want to get traded.
But see, that's the crazy thing about it that really pisses me off, because last year he said he wasn't gonna be no what you call that, a mentor to any new quarterback coming in or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the next offseason he says he want to get traded. Like, nigga, we could have drafted Herbert, like you said, if you would have just kept it real. You know,
he's always out for self. Pretty much.
Yeah, he too selfish, and they still kissing his ass. Like, it's disgusting, bro.
Yeah, he fumbled in that game. He lost the fumble. That's what it was. They scored on the fumble in the pick 6.
Okay, yeah, I knew it was something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, he scored.
Stafford got all those big contracts.
That's what 14 points.
Want to get traded.
Yeah, that's 14 points right there. Yeah.
Yep. And they was in reach of that game. But let me get to the comments. He said implying Stafford as a top 6 would mean he would have better guy. He would to be better than guys like Prescott, Mahomes, Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray. Facts. He said, and those guys are better than Stafford straight up. And Prescott got a playoff win with them sorry ass
And then
Cowboys.
that's funny as heck because wasn't that the rookie year where he couldn't even outsmoke Kyler Murray and we tied the game because the rookie
remember they called that timeout talking about they didn't trust Stafford. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
And remember Sam Darnold came in and housed his ass. I went to that game. My job took me to that game. Sam Darnold came in and housed them niggas. He said
that shit was so embarrassing. No, game one.
Lloyd Lennox and Reggie Bush both rushed for 500 and found a receiver and may make the playoffs. That happened. I think Reggie Bush had a 1,000-yard year there too. I could be wrong.
Yep.
He said versus August 3rd.
That was the last one that we had.
Yep. He said versus August 3rd was Locks and the Dipset. Yeah, that shit gonna be. Bring your Averex jacket out. He'll Pelly Pill. Imagine every time.
Locks and Dipset. Okay.
Yeah. You know they mixing that shit up with boxing too. You know with the verses. On Triller, they're gonna have the verses after the boxing fights on Tuesdays. Imagine every time you hand the ball off for 6 and the motherfucker can't get a hundo. I ain't trying to hear that. Stafford was great.
Imagine you got a 6'5" fucking robot that can catch any fucking pass.
Look what Tom Brady got Randy Moss. What happened? Devastation.
Right.
Remember Reeves was holding his hamstring. That shit was funny as hell. That nigga Randy smoked Reeves. That nigga Reeves was like my hamstring. Randy was a motherfucker. Stafford was great because his team we couldn't run it out of here, man. Lamar, hey, look. Remember Baltimore was like damn near last in the league in rushing, and Lamar came in. They went all the way to the top.
Yeah, they saying Lamar can't throw, but you see they still win. So whatever.
Hold on. Remember they gave that white boy Stephon Diggs, and that nigga went crazy.
Yeah.
Last night they were like, what did Josh Allen do? What did they do to change it? They got Stephon Diggs. That's what happened. They got Stephon Diggs.
Drafted all these tight ends for him and all of that.
Oh my god!
Come on, man! Like,
and then
he had everything, bro.
And then didn't even give him 100. He couldn't even throw across the middle. Let's be real.
Right.
Every time you go across the middle, pick. Come on, man. He dropped all these tight ends. I remember that Tennessee game when Sean Hill came in and they took the ball away from Pettigrew. Nigga snatched it out of his hands. Nigga, man, I put a lot of Stafford comebacks as crazy as funky catches. And, no, because he come back because ain't no pressure to win.
And they wasn't supposed to be down in the first place.
Yeah, and then he playing with house money. He playing with house money. He playing with house money. Them receivers was shit when they go somewhere else with the hit with that. What you mean when they go somewhere else? Who? Marvin Jones.
Nigga, Calvin Johnson could have went to Eddie. That motherfucker go to
right.
Come on, what are you talking about? Did Golden Tate win the Super Bowl with Eagles? No, that was the other. Yeah,
bro.
He did.
It was times where Calvin Johnson caught the ball on 3 people, bro. Like cut it out, bro.
On, Golf was our quarterback. We all obsessed. He said J.J. Watt touchdown from Stafford. Mike Stafford was happy, feeding and scared in the pocket of red zone, leading an inaccurate fastball nobody can catch. Juan said I can remember Stafford blowing a lot of games by himself by throwing critical interceptions. Leonard Lenny said you have to remember 13. We had a chance to win the division with Aaron Rodgers injured. He had 5 turnovers in the last 2 games to miss the playoffs. Then we yep.
And this is another point that goes on Matthew Stafford's selfishness. He was the face of the franchise. So you telling me he couldn't pound the table and tell them to take a damn running back? No, he didn't care about it because he was throwing the ball 50 times a game. That's why. He didn't care.
That's why he quit. That's why he said, if y'all gonna keep Derek Bevel, I want to trade.
Yeah, he didn't care. Yeah, as soon as the running back philosophy come in where we run the ball more, I want to be traded.
He probably one of the reasons.
I want to be traded.
He probably got called Will Fire because he turned him into a game.
I never even thought about it like that. I never thought about it like that.
He said, the I remember when I was so pissed after 2 picks in Minnesota this past season. He said, man beats more. Said a lot of people credit Stafford for the comebacks of 16. Mind you, the defense was the reason we won half them games.
Absolutely. Yeah, I thought he threw 2 picks against Minnesota.
He said we needed them people always even overlooked that year. Yeah, he threw 2 picks in the end zone. The first game, the one that was in Minnesota when Dalvin Cook still is running. And then the other nigga came in from Boise State and he was running. He threw 2 picks in the end zone. He threw that, and then the last game of the season they came here. They come here and he threw a pick. Without that pick, we probably won't be picking as high as he was this year.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, and they know, and they be like, I don't want to tank. I don't want the Lions. I don't want the Pistons to tank. Cade, y'all getting Cade now. We finally.
Bro, you talking about people that were obsessed with Andre Drummond? They don't know shit.
Man, come on.
Andre Drummond and Matthew Stafford, bro. I just never understood it, bro.
And
How many playoff wins has Stafford won?
There you go, my boy.
None.
How many Drummond won?
Hold on. Hey, look, no,
man.
he won one. He won one, nigga. What you talking about? Did they get a lick off the Suns?
Drummond had never won a. Oh,
yeah, he got a lick off the Suns.
I'm talking about Detroit. I'm talking about Detroit.
We had the number 2 defense in the NFL and still could not win. We had a Hall of Fame wide receiver in Megatron who catches everything that comes his way over defenders.
Hey, Mike, Golden Tate was putting up Hall of Fame numbers in the time.
Golden Tate putting up insane numbers. We didn't have nothing, man. Oh, come on.
Was that the season we played Atlanta and London and Golden Tate went off on Atlanta? I think
yes.
Calvin Johnson might have been injured. He went off, bro.
Oh, let's not forget how nasty that safety duo was with the head of Bo and Glover.
Glover Quinn, man. Glover Quinn was a top 5 safety at the time.
DeAndre Levy.
DeAndre Levy, man.
No, he stupid ass. Well, jumped out of plane to fuck this leg up. That's his fault. But Glover Quinn, he got that. Remember, he stripped Adam Thielen for the dub in Minnesota. Remember that?
Yep.
And then when Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia come, he can't play. They did the same thing.
Don't forget.
They did the same. They did the same thing to Mika Fitzpatrick in Miami with that Patriot bullshit. And he went to Pittsburgh. He probably the best safety in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Only stat I care about is winning a playoff game.
I know that.
Just win a playoff game. Everyone else can do it.
Hey, look, fuck that. I want a Super Bowl. I want a Super Bowl. Look, I want to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Stafford didn't win a playoff game. So, like, why? If we didn't win with them, with one of the greatest receivers of all time and a number 2 defense, why are we going to win with them now? It's not going to happen, man.
And a 1,000-yard rusher and another 1,000-yard catcher.
And he can barely even move if he injured.
Hey, look, they had 1,000-yard rushers between however you want to do it, and they had a 1,000-yard receiver, Golden Tate, in the top 2 or 3 defense. They should have hired old boy as head coach. What's his name? Terrell Austin. He should have been the head coach.
I was surprised he didn't get offered one, or he didn't get one.
Atlanta was thinking about it, but Marvin Lewis whole ass threw him under the bus and fired him. He did. Detroit all day. He used to be a Bear fan. I feel sorry for you. The 2016 Lions were 13 ranked in defense. Which ones? Was it 16? That one the year they went to the playoffs, did they?
No, it couldn't have been that. Not the last year with Sue. Couldn't have been that.
Yeah, because they had a top defense.
Top defense. We just named studs.
Number 2, man, 2014. We
were 14. Okay, yeah, it was 14. In 16, they went 7-9 with Stafford. Okay, they went 7-9.
They took a step back.
Man, and then they keep driving these small ass running backs that they get touched on the shoulder and they shoulders be suspended. Amir Abdullah.
But that's what I'm saying. They were taking those for Stafford to outlet pass through because it's all about Stafford.
Hey, remember that one day? That one game? Exactly. Remember that one game versus the Colts? Amir Abdullah looked like the second coming of Barry Sanders. He never duplicated that shit again.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he looked. I was like, oh shit. But he couldn't run fast for shit. He couldn't run fast. He was quick, but Lord Lewis said Stafford couldn't win the Division 13 when every other quarterback was injured. Like you had fanboys. Like JMO would defend him. Pathetic.
Bro, if you want that man, if you want him to win, bro, like that just showed me you got to be retarded, bro. Like, why would you want this man to win?
Yeah,
I want him to break an arm. I don't want them to win.
Hey, that's a tough. That's a tough division.
It's people in Detroit that want this man to win. Like, why would you?
Yeah, I want to see Super Bowl.
At least Verlander won the pennant. Shit.
But Verlander put in that work and took us to the World Series, though.
Yeah, but I said he won the pennant. Yeah, he won the pennant. So shit, at least he did that.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Detroit was just cheap. The Tigers, the Illusions was just cheap.
In fact, I want the Tigers to retire Verlander.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
And Max Scherzer was going hard. They had Anibal Sanchez. Man, they had a hell of a bullpen.
Anibal Sanchez. Woo.
Yeah, they just had that. They just had that 2 week layoff would hurt them because they trashed the Yankees too quick, so they lost a rhythm.
Yeah, I remember.
That's what happened. Yeah. That's what happened in that year. But
y'all remember that? Y'all remember that Maglio Ordonez walk off though to go to the World Series?
The Tigers about to come back already.
Those moments in Detroit, but that was one that made the hair on your back of your neck stick up.
Hell yeah! Especially since they got rid of the Vipers and shit. They was only motherfuckers right here with it. He said we had the Hall of Fame and Megatron number 2 defense still didn't win the play, and then we had the shock they was winning shit. He said Stafford blew us a wide open division that when Rodgers ran the table on us. I remember we knocked out Rodgers the year they won the Super Bowl. When it went for us, he went and got that little nice rest.
Remember when he was injured and we were 6-2 when we still didn't win the division? God,
we ain't never won the NFC North. We won the Super Bowl.
Can't win the NFC North in 12 years.
I know, man.
And remember they made the playoffs a year after Barry retired. At least Scott Mitchell made the playoffs. Shit, he made the playoffs a bunch of times.
Yeah,
that was the year he did.
I mean, because Scott Mitchell wasn't great, but he wasn't dumb enough to blow it like Stafford. I mean, he didn't have Barry Sanders, of course, or Herman Moore, but he wasn't
Johnny Morton, Jermaine Crowell. I think Jermaine Crowell would have went down as one of the greats and wasted his career if he didn't get injured.
Yeah, he was good. He was good.
Campbell made a statement that I love. You can't teach a winner. Some people are winners and some people are not. Jared Goff won. Stafford can't win a playoff game.
If Jared Goff made the fucking playoffs under any circle, he better than Stafford already.
Oh, he won a playoff game.
No. If he just made the playoffs with this roster.
No, I'm saying if he do though, man.
Oh, they gonna pay him quick, nigga. They gonna pay him quick.
Yeah, I mean, he probably is because I mean now you be beating the Bears with a quarterback. So hold on. It's an indictment on Sean McVay offense too.
Yes.
Without Todd Gurley, ain't been able to do much. But he got injured. Remember last year he got injured down the stretch and they started fluttering. And when the playoffs came back around, he got healthy. And they
got another running back too. What, Henderson? They got back.
That nigga ain't did shit. Henderson did shit. He nice though. He was nice in Memphis, but he ain't did shit yet.
You know what they got over there? They got a broken Backford. He will break his back like he always does. 33, 2 broken backs. And then he's going to injure his hand, and he's going to throw 25 interceptions.
Ain't Ainsworth like a Whitworth left tackle? That nigga got to be like 50 years old, bro.
Oh, man, he's so old.
He came in when Molback came in.
I can't wait till 49ers play them.
Shit, Arizona.
I like Arizona.
Bosa gonna hit that man so hard.
Yeah.
Let's race his ass, but it's all right. Bosa, I'll give you a pass this time. Break his fucking back. But who else? Seattle, they defense ain't shit, but Russell Wilson keep them afloat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough division though. Arizona, and Kyler Murray a problem. If they get rid of Cliff Kingsbury, he's gonna have a long, prosperous career.
Kyler Murray is man. I think the Cardinals are a team to look out for this year.
Oh yeah,
they're assembling something.
Only thing that's holding them back is Cliff Kingsbury. You can't throw the ball 1,000 times and be shotgun 1,000 times. He gonna get that kid killed. They gotta fire him as soon as possible.
Yeah, they don't seem to be prioritizing the running back position
at all.
They better win this year. They better make the playoffs or he gone.
They gonna fuck it. That kid. He said I give 2 F's about winning one playoff to get to the Super Bowl for sakes. Father Stevens isn't going to be around forever. I'm running out of time. Yeah, you ain't lying. I don't want to get there. I want to win that motherfucker. Shit. Yeah. We have been to the Super Bowl. That's one of the greatest events to go to. The Super Bowl is great. I was privileged to be able to go to
That's the pinnacle. That's the pinnacle of all.
You get all types of fans there too. All types of fans. Here, 2016 was the last year we went to the playoffs. Okay. Glad KJ gone. Kerryon Johnson. Yeah, that nigga was just too. He was just too upright. Father Stevens got too long. Everyone, this Lions better win Super Bowl fast. Shit, a lot of people. Shit, you never know when your clock gonna expire. So you think, man, your clock expired in 1 minute. Shit, people take life for granted. The Vipers, hell yeah, the Vipers was winning. Shit, I remember our school used to get free tickets. We used to go to the Viper games.
Yeah, them jerseys were sweet.
Hell yeah, white green with the red tongue. Hell yeah. He said, man, before said Stafford blew like 4 divisions. Scott Mitchell was trapping up. Scott Mitchell had one good year. Shit. If golf somehow
did Scott Mitchell make the Pro Bowl?
I can pull it up.
Look that up. He might have made it, believe it or not, as a reserve. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking just recklessly crazy. I don't know.
No, he didn't. I don't think he made it. No, he didn't make it. But he had a hell of a year one year. Hold on. What year was this shit? I'm tripping. He threw for 4,300 yards. He had 32 touchdowns and 12 picks. That was his best year. He had a Stafford type of year. If he said, Juwan said, if Goff somehow does do something that Low Lions quarterback has been around to do since Bobby Landon that win a playoff game, he's way better than Stafford. That's all he got to do. Yep, bars low. BD Buster. What's up, fellas? Just made it. What's going on, B? He's okay. He taps him 95. He said 90. He said, "Come on, 94." He said, "I'm a Lions fan all day. I want us to win. I think Jared Goff will win and make the playoff." I hope he do. Now, y'all, if they make the playoff, Aaron Rodgers got to be out of there. You know, right now.
And that's another question. That's another guys. Do you think Aaron Rodgers is showing up?
In the back of my heart,
I think he's just chilling right now.
I think he will, even though I sure as hell don't want him to.
I think he's just chilling right now. I think he's just chilling.
Yeah, he's talking about my mental health. I said, here we go again. Okay, Aaron, he's so much of an asshole. He fell out with his whole family. He fell out with his whole family. Look that shit up. He's the platinum standard for assholes.
He's a crybaby.
I remember Greg Jennings on first. Oh no, what is that shit called? Undisputed or whatever it was. He said that they was playing the 49ers, and he told the 49er players in front of Greg Jennings, y'all should get him in free agency.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
Y'all know what's crazy though? He's a crybaby. But check this out. All of this crying all of a sudden happened when Matthew Stafford was set to be traded. Now, all of before that, you didn't hear nothing about Aaron Rodgers unhappiness and that until Stafford is going to be traded, and LA is one of the destinations. Aaron Rodgers wants to get to LA bad. He hangs with actors and all of that.
Who want to be in Green Bay?
Exactly. He wants to be around actors in the Hollywood lifestyle.
Or he just wants to win the division because he knows if he goes to the West, if Stafford's there, automatically that's a win for him.
It's even tougher over there, though.
I know. I'm just saying he owns Stafford, man.
He does. He does, man. He does. Hold on, my head. Phones. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what kind of dog that Matt Campbell has installed in these lines.
Dan Campbell. But yeah, they got to be physical. They got to be an outdoor team mentality. They got to be a
Detroit team.
I like what they did up. Hey, look, I like what they did up front in the draft. I'm telling y'all, Levi or Zorky, he's a fucking Aaron. He gonna remind y'all of Sue with his attitude.
They say it's no way he should have slid to us.
Yeah, he was the best defensive tackle in the draft, bro. Him and Aleem was top 5 too, bro.
I haven't watched too much of the Pac-12, so I'm hoping y'all right.
Nigga. When I'm talking about like he's a badass, like he nasty, bro. He best defense. What's the other one that was from Alabama? What was his name? Went to the
Christian Barmore.
Look, man, he ain't got shit on him. If everything go right, he way more athletic. He 275, but he throw niggas around like 320.
I'm loving it.
He built like Sue. He's a physical freak of nature, bro.
Must be taking that blue pill.
Yeah, whatever. He loves violence. They say
he 275. Yeah. Look, he 275 playing in the trenches in interior lineman.
Woo!
I liked him way more than Sewell as far as he's just a player, but Sewell is he moved, man. The way that man moved.
Yeah, he got some feet. I know.
But Aleem, big fat motherfucker, but he quick. He remind you of Vince Wilfork.
Yes.
But he quick. He fast. He fast, bro. Look, they up front, man. Up front, they nasty. I even like the defensive line. They got hella depth. If this would be the year Deshaun, he ain't gonna show up. Watch what I tell you.
I was just about to say, hopefully he show up.
He gonna show in this type of year. I think it might be a contract year. He gonna show up, bro.
Trenches. That's how you win, man. And you by putting venom on your head as Barry Sanders' body.
The biggest concern for me is the linebackers and the motherfucking kicker.
That's what I was about to say too. I'm hoping Julian Okwara can come in here and just be that stud that we took in the third.
I hope Tavai was just messed up by Matt Patricia.
Since y'all talked about Roger, what y'all think Deshaun Watson gonna do?
They say he might go on exempt list.
I think there's hope now that this Cosby shit is out the way. that there's hope. You know, all of this, you know, my putty cat this, my putty cat that stuff, you know, cease to exist. Maybe they'll feel guilty about
because I feel like he kind of died down.
Hey, look, I think he probably gonna miss some of the season. So,
I mean, that's unfortunate, man. That's
it
unfortunate.
Is. They brought man. They really push him.
He is a great community guy. He is great in the community.
They push all this little Me Too. They pushing monogamy hard, bro.
Man, the
feminist movement. Yeah,
they pushing monogamy. Tough.
I read stuff up on that too. It's real interesting.
Yeah, they pushing monogamy tough. But at this day and age, you might as well go ahead and tie the knot. As long as you get a prenup. The girl say no prenup. Well, Steven Jackson said, he said, I left a bitch at the altar because she wouldn't sign a prenup. He said, I left her at the altar. I'm like, damn, Jack. He said, man, my baby mama wiped his eye. He said, they went down there and party.
Yeah, I'm not worried about Kobe Bryant right now.
I said, what? Did it not pop your look. Did it not pop your head like nigga a week or two? Don't you have like in the wedding, you had like the final rehearsral dinner? Like a month out? Like, that didn't pop your head that she just didn't sign a prenup?
It's not even a month, it's probably like a week or two.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound like the overbearing macho guy or nothing, but I really do think that the law needs to do something about these because these women can accuse you and just walk on off with no penalty, no slap on the wrist, no nothing. But on the other hand, that person is fighting for his life.
It's just like a fraternity suit. They can call you.
His reputation. You know what I'm saying?
But just like a fraternity suit. You know, fraternity suit. They could just call you. Oh, I ain't never slept with this woman, but you still can show the court with no repercussions, bro. You still got to show up.
Yeah, they need to do something about that, man. And women deserve to be respected, and sexual assault is all fucked up. Let's get it real. But at the same time, that blaming stuff is just as equally as dangerous.
You can tell your whole career.
You're gonna put a prominent figure in jail where he's gonna get assaulted for something he may not have done.
Justin Bieber had his lawyer make up some waivers. He had everybody come to their house's party. He had them sign that shit.
The NDA.
Bro. Yeah, buddy. I tell you, niggas, go spend a couple dollars.
Chris Brown got them joints too. When you come in his house.
He got too much. He got too much capital built up against him not to have that. One more little hair on his resume, he going down. Kramer got us to the MC Championship. Then he battled with Rodney Peete that year. I forgot about Charlie Biatch.
Hold on, isn't it a baseball player for the Dodgers that's dealing with something like that too? Trevor something.
Yeah. I seen that though. Yeah.
I don't know his case neither. But it's just
they don't talk about it on ESPN, bro. Stephen A. Smith won't talk about
I seen that. Yeah. He talking about that Asian cat. I'm like, man, my boy seen him in Vegas. And he's like, I thought you debate somebody who got to running. I'm like, oh man, y'all niggas. I mean, no, that was in LA. I was like, you got to run. He said Stephen A. Smith probably gonna put a gat on y'all ass. Back up. Back up.
One minute.
This is blasphemous.
What is going on here? This is blasphemous.
Stephen A. a trip, man. He a trip, dog.
He a big.
Remember, he got arrested out here in the Auburn Hills. I forgot. He got like a DUI in Auburn Hills.
I know he used to be in Southfield. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Stephen A. He got
Smith. Yeah, he be in Southfield golf tournaments all the time.
Yeah, that motherfucker got a DUI. Hold on, I'm putting this shit up, man.
He's talking about ESPN. You know I was down to Southfield at the golf course. Your ass up, nigga.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Man,
yeah, that nigga got like a fucking DUI. They hiding this shit pretty good though. Hold on. That nigga they got DUI like in Auburn Hills.
Yeah, man, he ripped my heart out when he was talking shit about Kaepernick, dog. That shit hurt me, dog. I thought he was, that shit hurt.
You seen what Stafford wife said about him, right? I don't know if you seen that. Go ahead and look it up. She talked about that shit too. That's why I ain't fuck with her.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yep.
Oh yeah.
They gonna show you. Yeah, they got that shit. They got that bitch head. They pulling up obituaries and shit. But yeah, he got like a DUI out there and shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. ESPN gonna protect your ass. He said, I don't believe. He said Aaron Rodgers is playing for Green Bay this year. Just scrutiny in it. But a lot of veterans don't like showing up to training camp neither though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't believe Rodgers going anywhere. Me neither. Sherman might.
He just hurt at the fact that Green Bay. I mean, he didn't let them know that he wasn't happy, but that Stafford's going to LA. He like, what LA? Like what? And
remember,
them.
And remember, old boy, the head coach didn't let him. He was talking about him. They let him audible. Remember, he was talking about they letting Aaron Rodgers audible. That shit was hilarious. He said Sherman might have outshined Rodgers. Yeah, Richard Sherman is some big shit.
Yeah, they just released the phone call. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh no, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 911 call.
Yeah. Hey, these hoes will take you there, bro. People don't understand. You don't understand until you in that predicament.
That's women why I say something got to be done with the law. That's the direction we going in, man.
And women, when you deal with a woman, no matter if it's the side shit, it's keys, or your man, when your fiance or what, they know how to push your buttons. They know how to.
They know everything about you.
Yeah, they will.
That's
push
what
Mike
Epps said it. It's all about who get to the phone first. If they get to the phone first, that's it with you. If you get to the phone first, you can defend yourself.
You ain't lying. They gonna show up 5 hours in the morning. You're like, what? We didn't fuck the man up.
She get to the phone first. They coming with aggression to take you down.
Ain't lying. You ain't lying. That's why you got dudes that's hermits, dude. Dudes that move in some remote area. They do the same shit every day. That's why you got some dudes that just don't fuck with them, but they pay for some coochie or something like that.
They just don't want commitment. They just don't want commitment. They're afraid of it. Y'all give women too much power.
Yep, yeah. So today they're really giving women too much power. Nigga. You see all these mayors that's bull dagger women that's out here. Yeah. All the female women gay. There's nothing to do in Wisconsin. I don't blame Rodgers for one now. Constantly losing playoff games. Sag May say, "Oh, yeah, Oz would be a beast." Yeah, I think Levi was projected to go in the first. He sat out that year, just like Panisi. But Levi fast as fuck for his position. McNeil used to play running back in high school. Yeah, he was he had a dual. I think he had a dual scholarship with baseball too at NC State. Elaine played center field in high school. He got to have speed. Yeah, he got recruited by NC State. He said I had to go. Fam. Yeah. Take care of that, Mike. Detroit with the first pick. We are. And we'll get the first pick next year in the draft too. And Stafford break his back, we get another number 2.
Man, let's get drunk at MGM draft night.
You ain't none. Look. I'll rent out a venue. Hey, look, I'll move. I have to come back. I have to rent out a venue then, nigga.
Man, we have to rent out a venue. Drunk.
Pop a
bottle. We got the number 1 pick. Pop a bottle, Detroit.
Yeah, we gonna have to. Yeah, we'll go down to like MGM or Greek. No, them niggas be wilding in Greek town.
And then as soon as he get drafted, my order for that jersey is on the way to the house. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. They traded Cade Cunningham to the Rockets for the number 2nd.
Well, I'm getting green. I'm getting the green jersey then.
No, they got. You can't trade away number 1 pick. The NBA never let us get another number 1 pick again. See, them niggas gonna trade that shit.
My boy Juice ain't pulled out the draft, man. I seen that the other day.
I picked your boy. That's smart. He's gonna be top 15 next year. Top 15.
Hold on, Hunter Dicker said he came back because he getting paid. That's why Juice ain't came back because he about to get paid.
And Hunter
he in LA.
I think
he should be in that.
I read somewhere he did pretty bad in the workouts, so he.
So what? He about to get paid. What you talking about? He in LA too. He about to run up $1 million real.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Asian American man, he gonna be. Hurry up and buy. He gonna be doing all that shit. That nigga about to get paid.
It look like it's a wrap for my boy Josh Christopher sliding to us in a second now.
No, he riding.
I seen him moving up. Yeah,
he done balled out.
That.
To me, he better than Jalen Johnson, bro.
No, they got what's that? Bo Knight. They got going at the top 10 right now.
I like Bo Knight. My boy
for top 10, bro.
Low key, he better than Bo Knight too.
Hold on, my boy is Moses Moody, nigga. That's my nigga.
I think they got him going to
Moody and Keon Johnson. Them my two.
I think they got Moody going to Golden State.
Yeah, Jalen Suggs, man. I don't know, bro, about him.
I love Suggs. Suggs gonna be a beast.
Ain't nobody really talk about him, bro.
Oh, he's gonna be.
He ain't got no handles, bro. And he can't shoot.
He's saucy enough. He's saucy enough.
I think people sleeping on Kuminga. I like Kuminga a little bit, bro.
Kuminga gonna develop into a stud.
Yeah,
I think people just say he kind of raw, so that's why a lot of people.
But Suggs is gonna be open floor burst to the rim. He's gonna be cold. I
like Keon Johnson better than Suggs.
College held this game back too, especially all them upperclassmen. Yeah, Jalen Suggs gonna be a stud.
They gotta trade back up and get somebody. I like Keon Johnson, bro. Perfect.
Keon went for Tennessee, right?
Yeah, he nice, bro. He can't shoot for shit though.
I don't really like him too much, bro.
Man, he nice, man. I didn't know he was like 6'6", 6'5", bro.
Absolutely.
Nice.
They had Franz Wagner still in the top 10. I'm surprised.
So who?
Franz Wagner. They still got him top 10.
Yeah, Franz can hoop. What you talking about?
Man,
France
nigga
is
six
a
because he had
fit
Michigan.
for the Kings.
Yeah, if he went to Michigan State, if he went to Michigan State, you be saying he's 25, 30.
Hold on. Look, he's 6'10" with handle, nigga. He can post. What's not to like?
He not 6'10", first of all. He like 6'7", 6'8".
Hell no. I'm about to say something on Steve Wagner like 6'10". Hold on. Hell yeah, that's a big ass boy. That's a big ass white boy. What you talking about?
He's
6'9". Yeah, he's like 6'9".
Oh, I thought he was like 6'7".
He only 19. He gonna be 7'1".
We're gonna see.
Years old.
Michigan be putting out them scrubs. We're gonna see.
You crazy? What you talking about? We got better players than Michigan State other than Magic.
Yeah.
Chris Webber, Jalen Rose, Jamal Crawford. What you talking about?
We gonna talk about the last 10, 15 years. I'm 20 years old.
Tim Hardaway, Robert Tractor Trailer. What y'all talking about, bro? Who y'all got? Old Richard Jefferson and Zach Randolph selling bowls and 8 balls and shit through America.
But don't get it twisted. Michigan got that kid coming in. He's gonna be a top 10 pick next year. Caleb.
Which one? Oh yeah. I like Devontae Jones too, bro. He can hoop. Here you go. He came back. Devontae Jones, the transfer they got from Coastal Carolina, he nice.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah. Go look his shit up. He said, and they got 2 top 5. They got 2 5-stars coming, a 4-star.
Yeah, they got plenty of 4s coming.
Who does?
Michigan.
Collins, ain't that his name?
Garbage ass.
And the Musa kid, they got 2 5-star. Well, Michigan State, Tom Izzo been fucking niggas over.
And y'all lost to the same school we did, goddamn it.
Hold on, but y'all coach mess everybody up.
Hey, I give you that one.
Keith Dapper in court because he tried to make him Kalen Lucas, DeWine Wagner.
No, I gotta give you that.
Come on, man. That's why Sebo got the hell on.
I give you that one.
Come on.
He improved Draymond. I give him.
Man, Draymond lost that weight. He improved himself. Draymond improved himself. Came in skinny.
A lot of people won't give him a shot, and Izzo did. So I mean, hey.
So he was Mr. Basketball.
Look up the story. A lot of people weren't trying to give him no scholarship like that.
He missed the basketball. If he had to go to DePaul,
Michigan didn't give him a shot. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know how Derek Coleman got to Syracuse. Derek Coleman, hit me up. I want to know the story. How you get from Detroit to Kyle Kuzma? How you get to Utah?
Those were the days of the mailbox envelope money.
You went, Remember Isaiah Thomas said he had an offer. His mama said, get the hell out. I think Kevin Garnett said his grandma pulled a gun out of the recruiter for offering him money.
Yeah, Reggie Bush got a documentary coming out about USC.
Yeah, Reggie Bush was an excellent high school college player.
I mean, they was calling him Barry Sanders in college.
Yeah,
before that, up how they did Jamal Crawford at Michigan.
What happened?
He had got a BMW or something. They turned around and wanted him to work to pay it off. But it was something ridiculous. He like, man,
he got the fuck. He don't pay off a BMW.
He got
something that was just completely unreasonable. He wanted to stay.
Grown ass me can't pay off a BMW.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gone. I'm going to the league. Kevin Garnett was supposed to come to Michigan. He couldn't pass the ACT, but
I remember
when he declared for the basketball.
Well, Chris almost come to Michigan State.
Paul Crawford was just on.
No, he said he was going to Duke. He said he was going to Duke.
Bro, no, he was going to Michigan State, but he went to a football game. And
he said I'm going to Duke. He said I really wanted to go to Duke.
No, he went to a Michigan State game, football game.
He said I understand that, and nigga took a picture of him and all that. He said I really wanted to go to Duke. Watch the interview again. He said, I really wanted to go to Duke.
State. He wanted to be green, man.
No, he didn't, man. I might want to be green with the ugly-ass uniform on.
You want to be green,
Only people in Flint want to go to Michigan State.
That person got put out straight Burke, bro. Come on, man.
It don't matter. Glenn Rice. Come on, Rob. Look, don't forget, we had Rob Pelinka, the
20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Don't matter.
30 years ago.
Robert Tractor Trailer.
30 years ago.
Tom Brady, Charles Woodson. Don't forget, Ryan Wood for the Lions came from Michigan. 30. Don't matter. The greatest of all time came from Michigan. The greatest of all time
came to Michigan State. What you say?
The few Heisman Trophy defensive players, Charles Woodson.
I was the greatest basketball player of all time.
Okay.
Michael Phelps.
Let's just say the greatest.
Michael Phelps.
Greatest Michigan State starting five. Who winning? Is Magic dominating everybody, or is the Fab Five running them?
To be honest, Magic, man. Magic probably, man. It's gonna be close, Magic. Man.
But that's what I'm saying. If you saying all time, then that
means
Magic. Crawford could be at the point guard with that.
So you got Magic, Greg Kelsler. Who else you got in Michigan State? The Morris boy, Zach Randolph,
Jason Richardson.
That game might come down to the wire, honestly, bro. You got Glenn Rice, Chris Webber. That probably come down to that. Probably go either way, bro. That probably whoever got the ball last. That's great, Juwan. That's great, bro.
Jimmy King.
Man, you had some ballers, bro. You got some ballers on both. That might come down to if Tom Izzo ain't coaching, they probably win. all the niggas that came from like the Michigan area, man, he fucked up. They reached their potential, they probably win.
Then we had Steve Smith. We have two big ass point guards.
Yeah, Steve Smith, Doug Persian, Doug Boy.
Big ass point fucking guards.
Yeah, they Michigan State, man. Yeah, I think they're gonna be better in football than us this year too.
We low key started the big point guard trend, low key.
I think they're gonna be better than us in football this year too. Indiana ranked 10 in the AP.
And we both gonna lose to Ohio State, so it don't even matter.
Indiana might get Ohio State this year. Didn't they like lose to Indiana because their quarterback somebody got injured?
They might, but we ain't.
Yeah, Indiana. Remember they recruited one of our guards in high school. Indiana.
Look out, Ohio State. They got this white boy quarterback coming next year. He is ridiculous. He's gonna go number one.
You said
somebody quarterback this year?
No, next year. His name. His name is Quinn Ayers. His first name is Quinn.
Oh, we got a hell of a white boy before Harbaugh mess him up. J.C. McCarthy. He gonna start this year. Look like the true freshman.
Matter of fact, you probably messing up players. Harbaugh.
Harbaugh gonna destroy him.
This kid is throwing like Stafford right now.
Look up. What's his name? Benjamin J.J. McCarthy. Something. He's nice.
Yeah, J.J. Yeah.
They got that kid from They got that kid up in Ohio State. I think last week when the dude from Muskegon that was they lost to River Rouge. That he over there too. Yep. Yeah. I forget his name. His name Martinez or some shit.
Martinez.
Well, he was like the state championship in before the pandemic, like 2019. He went out. He went there as an athlete.
Georgia.
You said what?
He had transferred to Georgia. That kid you talking about?
Oh, he did.
Yeah, but then he had went over there and couldn't play, and I think he transferred somewhere else. I know exactly who you talking about when you said 2019.
Yeah, you remember they played River Rouge. Damn, that's why it's very important to help have somebody knowledgeable. They switched him to defensive back at Ohio. He's still there. He had defensive back. They said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had defense. Cameron Martinez. Yep. He was an athlete. That one boy from River Rouge, Robisky, he outplayed his ass though. Robisky, man, that motherfucker was rolling. Yeah.
We gotta quit letting our people in the state go to Ohio State too, man, for football. That all about.
Yeah, I remember the names from Ohio to come to Michigan to play football. That's reverse. Yep.
Many kids don't care, man. They're going where their money is.
Yep. Free tattoos and shit. But yeah, let me get off here, man. I'm gonna switch to the other channel. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.
Thanks for having me, dog.
Anytime, man.